what I feel about Scorpion.
But before we get into this, chat for anyone just coming through, I'm on Discord call with Sonic, and Sonic is going to be explaining why Reptile Cyrax is 200%, right? 200%. The best cameo for Reptile, 200%. With maybe Striker is good, right?
Maybe Striker, yeah. And not maybe Striker is definitely good. Like if you don't use Cyrax, I think you should try Striker as well, because it makes that ignorance that you want to do. I think it just gets enabled. You can just start doing that.
Okay.
I can go over Striker too in a bit, but anyways.
All right.
It's a Reptile. Cyrax, right? So
Let's
I will
learn.
go over the throw first because it is important. So the biggest thing about I feel about Scorpion is Scorpion only works when you're actually hitting the opponent. That is it. Like he literally, I think he only works when you're hitting the opponent.
Okay.
But with Cyrax, for example, let's say I'm doing the meme, the 13% throw. Let's say you fuck this up, right? Like I still get Oki from this, right? Like I can just throw Luffy from this. Like in the instance that I messed up this throw KB, right? So this is.
What do you mean throw KB? What's throw KB?
Throw KB means if I grab you, like you're gonna eat it. If I get the timing, like you're gonna eat shit. For example, like you know how like in MK11 when you did it like a throw KB.
So you're saying KB as in a crushing blow. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. That's what it means. Like
okay. Okay.
So
new terminology.
There's almost no reason not to go for this because like even if you mess it up, there's no harm done because like I'm gonna get it here because like I know the timing from that. Like that's 21% if you manage to get it. Like. And if you mess it up, it's fine because like you just get Oki, right? And, like you get more damage, like, and I get Oki. That was 14% into like,
right?
Same scenario, right? And then I got it that time, right? So it's like there is no harm done going for that, right? Because at least I'm actually using my cameo for something else rather than hoping that I randomly land back 3, right? Which to mention. Even if I land back 3, like I can do the same shit that a Scorpion does, where I go into something like this. Usually as Reptile here, I EX it because legit Reptile has no reason not to. Like he hardly spends his meter on anything else. You know, then you go for whatever the fuck you want to go for here. And in the corner, it's like you actually legitimately you can do the exact same thing that you do with Scorpion, right? Like, oh, I'm fucking bad. I'll do the easier route.
Okay.
Like I literally do the exact same thing that Scorpion does here, and like I know you have to do standing 3, 2, like max based, right? This will always work. Like it's fine. Like I can do the same thing. Like, right? Yeah, that works as well. 29%, right? From that. One of the things that I think is beneficial is I'm not very good at this, but it is consistent. I discovered the other day you could apparently cancel your force ball into another force ball. I was like, what the fuck?
What do you mean cancel your force ball into another force ball?
If you do like force ball and immediately input it again, it's like you can pretty much cancel like the animation into another force ball. Somebody a Reptile main came into my chat room and showed me this. I'm not very good at it though. You can do that as with Cyrax is really good. I'm not good at it.
Yeah, to like get a net capture, like because I was trying to do that before and I just didn't find that it was consistent.
The trick is that you have to cancel your force ball into another force ball, but I don't remember the input he was telling me to do it. I actually just did it too, like right before. Like I want to do it at least once.
But it's like the thing is, even if you do get that, like you're sacrificing a lot of damage for whatever you're doing here.
Yeah, for this, right? Which is why I'm like, it's okay, right?
Like I don't even think it's okay. I think that's crap. Why are you gonna sacrifice? Okay, there you go. You got it, right? And then what are you gonna get off of this?
Yeah. I don't know what you get from it. I'm not the one that really laughed at this, but it's an example. Like it is there, but yeah, like what I just do. Yeah, into whatever the fuck I want to do, right? I want to point out too. This is what I think is really nice about Cyrax is like being able to do shit like this.
Yeah, like you
Yeah,
know,
that's
it's
really nice.
it's technically reactable, right?
Yeah, technically, yeah, but like it's like the one time they don't react to it, it's gonna be meaningful. And like even if it is reactable, it's more important that this becomes an armored launcher in the corner. So like if you can like you can threaten to take your turn back and gain 20% from it, which I think is really cheap. Because you know how like easy like essentially doing shit like this becomes real because like they try to you just fucking be a little asshole like right?
Yeah,
And you
yeah, yeah.
stop
Like
20%.
there's
Um,
that.
I want to say too in the corner, your back throw is really easy to combo off of. Like even if you mess it up, like like I could have comboed up with that. I just had to know that was gonna happen. I'm gonna throw a KB here, which is easy. But what you can actually get them back in the corner from here too. I keep messing up. Yeah, they're gonna go back in the corner from that. Actually, I could have dashed up and did like 1-2. That's like if you mess this up. Yeah, you see how you went back in the corner like that. Like you can technically
Yeah.
still get a combo even if you mess it up. Which this is what I think is really good. Like that is what I think is really good. Being able to back throw somebody out the corner and then put him back in the corner and still get a combo, I think is really cheap. Let me show you some examples of me messing it up. Like, that's one example, right?
Okay.
Not getting the perfect throw, KB timing. They might fall. Yeah, they might fall out right over there. But effectively, it makes us not have to be like such a one frame thing anymore in the corner. Yeah, I'm gonna get the throw KB here. You could actually hold up. I'm trying to get the perfect timing where you'll see. Hold up. You can actually get fatal blow off of this. Oh, ready? You get it. I was just fatal. Fatal blow.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It's pretty good. It's actually
It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's gonna do like 27% or something.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But you have to consider you got 27% off a back throw, right? Like that's kind of cheap. while they were in the corner. Not to mention you're playing Cyrax, so you could do shit like this. Oh, sorry. I actually don't have to exit. Yeah, like that's really cheap. Like you're gonna set play somebody off a forward throw. Like the game can literally end because you can forward throw somebody once, right? And you actually get pretty solid damage too. Let's say you want to cash out too. This is 0 bar. Sorry. Oh my god, I keep doing it so early. Oh my god.
You know, it's tough to be a reptile main.
Oh, oops. I see what's going on. Oh, I fucking getting my jump one. Are you serious?
How much damage are you getting like mid screen for him? Are you just generally just doing your standard kind of thing into your 4-3-2, call Cyrax, go invisible?
Yeah, 4-3-2. Yeah, it's 35%. Like meterless is it's 35%. Like let's say you use no meter. Yeah, it's
because like that ender, that's I found to be somewhat weird too, right? Like the 1-2 sometimes the 2 portion doesn't connect or whatever. Like
no, that was just me being asked. You can do it every time. Like I promise you, I can do this every time. Like you just wait. Like if you know how many hits Cyrax is, you just wait.
You can do forward 2 into it is better, by the way, instead of stand 2 into it. You're getting more damage. But yeah.
Yeah, it's just harder.
Is it?
Yeah. That's what I was testing. That's why I do standing 1 because it's a little bit more consistent. Oh, sorry, standing 2. But I know what you're talking about. Yes, like you can do. Yeah.
Maybe I'm just calling Cyrax too early or something when I'm doing it then.
Yeah. If you call him too, let me say some variables. If you call him too early, he's actually gonna fly my way over here, which you don't want. You do not want that actually. You want him to fly the other way, and you just delay it more. So you see how he's kind of falling down like that. That's how you make him go always go to the right. All right.
Okay.
It's really important that like you get that down because that like otherwise if you mess this up in the corner like you do it too early, he's gonna go flying at the corner here. Oh, he stayed. Like, I think he should fly out this time. Oh, he didn't. Well, just do it later. That's the point. Just do it later, so they don't like you don't want the risk of them flying out.
All right.
You get the exact same setup that you would get with Scorp, right? Like, I want to do this okay, fade up low combo because it's cool. Oh, I had it. I just didn't believe. Might take a minute stream. I'm sorry. Oh no, it's a ball. I could get a combo from that, but it's not gonna be the combo I want. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Oh, just straight into it? No 4-3-2?
Yeah. No. It's not gonna work. So, yeah, because it's Cyrax.
Yeah, that's pretty. That's pretty cheap.
It's pretty good.
26.5%.
For the back door, it's pretty cheap.
Yeah, it's okay. You can do that. You can do that with Scorpion too, though. Like in the corner.
Yeah, but the thing is, your pack needs to be to the corner. That's the difference. That's why I think this is cheap, because you can just do this. I didn't get my fucking ball, but yeah, I would get a full combo from that too. And like I said, in the corner, it no longer becomes like a one frame thing, right? I missed it. Yeah, like it no longer becomes a one frame thing. Like you can just do it, right? So it's much easier to go for. And then the same thing with screen too. Like you can, like landing forward throw is really scary, right? I don't know if this is optimal. I don't think it is, but go for Oki, go for throw KB. Like I've landed a lot of like throw KBs while invisible. Like being invisible and landing this is like that cheap, I think.
No. Like I see definitely some utility in that. Like that can be solid.
The second thing, sorry, not the second thing. Another thing that he can do as well is that you're pretty much provided a way to close out a game compared to Scorpion. Look at the chip of this. So like if they're below 10% and you need to close out a game, like you have an actual way to do that, right? Which I think is pretty important too, because I noticed like sometimes when they're below a certain life deficit, you have a hard time closing out a game. Which is that's just Reptile in general, right?
Chat is saying so easy to flawless block that string though. That's the thing. It is true. The second part of like back 3-1, incredibly easy to flawless block that.
Yeah, but the point stands is that like you don't have to do it off of like back 3. Like you can like.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, like that's decent. I don't know. Like I was playing like some Cyrax like earlier today and stuff, but maybe it's just because I'm so much more comfortable with Scorpion. But I just feel like in neutral, it feels not as good. Like when I'm using Cyrax, it just doesn't feel as good.
But the thing is, in neutral, like what is Scorpion providing to you in neutral that Cyrax isn't providing to you?
Like
it's like if it's hitting the overhead, I'm like that's cute, but I'm gonna keep it. It's not gonna be that. It's not gonna work offline. Like I'm telling you right now, it's just not gonna work offline.
But like you can say this, you can say the exact same thing about the back 2 cancels into the back forward 4 offline. I think that's fairly as gimmicky.
No, I agree. No, I agree. But it's rather that like you have an armored launcher. That's the real reason that I think it's an armored launcher. And being able to at least once be like, fuck you.
And like, I don't know, like when I was trying to do stand 3 into the Cyrax helicopters, like I wasn't hitting those so consistent. So maybe like I don't.
It only works every time. I don't
Every time you just fucked up 3 times.
There's an easy. You do that and that works every time.
Yeah. Okay, like maybe I need to be testing that a little bit more. If you do like a 2-4 though, can you be comboing that like from far range, not from close range, but from far range?
No, I don't think that is the benefit Scorpion does give you. But honestly, I don't understand why people get hit by this move so much. Like I actually don't.
It's tricky. It's tricky. You know, it's tricky.
You only block low against.
It has good range, and you're not ready for it. You know.
The range is cheap. I do think that. So that is one benefit you do get as Scorpion, which is like you get a full combo if they get hit by that full screen. So I do think that's pretty good with Scorpion. And like I said, overall the damage is slightly higher with Scorpion. But like I said, like my most optimal BNB.
But like mid-screen Scorpion, I can hit 49 mid-screen. You're not getting anywhere close to that for Cyrax. Like for Cyrax, you're getting like 37 or something. You know.
Yeah. I think I can get 40 mid-screen with 1 bar, but I don't really know the BNBs. But it's definitely worth I think experience.
Yeah, like Reptile can just get 40 one bar like without even using a cameo.
Yeah, without using a cameo. Yeah, so like I don't know the route. If you could teach me the route right now, like what is 41% with no cameo?
It would just be like back 3-1 into like enhanced force ball into like 4-2 force ball. Yeah, like just some shit like that into like a jump 2 3-3 down back 4 type shit.
Oh, I see. I see. Yeah. How come does enhanced force ball just do more damage or something?
Yeah, it does more damage and it's just scales less than the regular ones.
Oh, I see. I probably get another force ball there too.
Yeah.
Yes. Also, yeah, he does get like self-destruct setups too. Like he's like one of the few cameos where you can like actually set shit up like that. In the corner.
Oh yeah, show me some of that. Show me that.
Actually, Aziz had put some of it on his Twitter.
Yeah, I was watching the stuff Aziz was putting. I don't know how like good it is, but
I don't either. But it's definitely something like it's wow. Like somebody gets to actually use like Cyrax's like trash ass ambush. Like it's like characters don't get to really use that move, so it's nice seeing that the character is able to use it. And he somehow set it up so that like Cyrax is all the way over there. That might be kind of cheap. Yeah, that's cheap. That's just unblockable. Yeah, that's kind of actually mad cheap.
Yeah, does that make Reptile top tier?
That's actually I didn't realize you could do that. That's actually really cheap. What the fuck?
Everyone can do that. Everyone can do that with Cyrax, man. Everyone can do that.
Not a lot of people have plus enough frames to set up Cyrax. Reptile's one of the few people who can just force ball and set it up.
Oh, you mean by like ending your combos early type shit?
No, not even ending it early. He can get his damage and then just set it up because he can just do that. But what else? Yeah, it just mostly the utility all around and like the throw stuff I think is really really cheap with Cyrax. Like I said, I do think for what it's worth, like Scorpion, like that doesn't say Scorpion doesn't have strength. Scorpion strength is damage. Like that to me that's always been Scorpion's thing.
But it's like it's damage, but it's damage, but it's also like just conversions and stuff as well. But like I guess you can kind of do that with Cyrax as well.
Yeah, it's mostly 2-4. It's like you get that extra conversion. But then like with Cyrax you get throw KBs.
Also off of like the 4-2-1-1. But like it's whatever.
4-2-1-1. Like at that point, why aren't you hit confirming, right?
Well, because it's sometimes like you'll do the 4-2-1 and like they'll get hit by the 1 portion, and then I'll finish the string and I'll be like,
to me, I'm always just like flawless blocking anyways. So like I don't like the third hit because if you finish the string, you're gonna die, and I flawless block it. So,
yeah.
So to me, I'm like that's okay, like sure, but like. I don't think that's that big of a deal if you lose that. But yeah, it's just general the utility. I just think it makes Reptile's mix-ups and just pressure just a little bit more cheap. Like having ways to close out games, being able to have that chance of ignorance. You do have a full screen projectile too that you can just throw out, and like you can do that too to like try to get yourself like invisible from like full screen, doing shit like this.
All right. So you want to run the set or what?
We want to run a set? Like I'm not gonna use Reptile against you.
Wait, why not? Why not?
I'm not very good with Reptile.
What do you mean? You're SonicFox.
Invite me, fine.
All right.
I don't imagine I'll do very well, but I'll try. He's good, but he is not my playstyle. I'm actually really like playing him and understanding him more. I'm just like I don't actually understand how you suddenly Reptile level of character.
Because he's cool, okay? Because he's cool.
I'm like he plays so defensively late, and I don't like. And it's not me. I'm trying to rush some shit. So.